We're here on the campus of West Valley High School, home of the Eagles. Welcome into the Prep Beat. I'm TJ Holmes. Alongside next to me is Thomas Lawrence. We're here with West Valley head coach Greg Grandel and two-way star Austin Clark. Now the Eagles are coming off of a section championship berth in a Division II game where they lost in double overtime to Sutter, who also went on to play at a NorCal Bowl game. This team is determined. They get a lot of guys back. Coach, it seemed like there was a lot of motivation from last year. You know, you guys got so close, it's so far and everything. How have you guys really responded this offseason to make sure that you guys are focused going into the regular season?
Well, just driving over here, we were talking about, focus, and we've had some really poignant meetings with seniors, leadership. Just being so close left a really bad taste in our mouth, and we've been in that locker room at Sutter too many times on the short end, and we just have to look at everything, turn over every stone, and try to do things just a little bit better this year so that we're not in that situation next year.
Austin, after that Sutter game last year, you were telling me that you guys planned on setting yourselves on fire in the offseason to get back and to win that championship. Tell me about that feeling after losing that game, what you guys have done to do that, to set yourselves on fire to get back, and what do you expect from this year?
Coming off a hard loss like that after giving it your all to make it to that point, and when you're that close to winning, it sets you on fire. It sets you on fire to succeed. You want to win. You want to get to that next level. So we came in all summer long, and our motto was, hey, we don't have to be here. We get to be here.
Now, Austin, you and Brady Castleman, you guys have been teammates for a long time. You guys share the same backfield. Both of you guys had incredible seasons last year, over 1,500 yards, around there, and at least 15 touchdowns each. You guys just lit up basically every team that you guys played against, it seems like. Going back that you guys have such a history of sharing that backfield and everything, how well do you guys mesh together, and what's really the limit for you guys? I mean, how far can you guys go as far as production on this offense?
Me and Brady have been playing together since we were 7 years old, and as we both came up as sophomores, we haven't missed a beat side by side. We actually got the nickname ACBC for a while there, and being in the backfield with him, it's an honor to be alongside a guy who I know that if I'm not getting the ball, there's a guy who's going to get it and he's going to make work.
Coach, you guys are blessed to have 17, 18 players back. That's a lot. I know you're happy about that. One position where there's a bit of inexperience at the varsity level is an important one, even in an offense that runs a lot, and that's quarterback Cody Karpinski. And I know you and offensive coordinator Jim Vert, you guys are really happy with the way he's coming along here in the summertime and heading into the season. Tell me about this kid a little bit.
It was a fight. We had two seniors, a really good junior, and a sophomore, really untested, and he just kept getting ahead, and then he started pulling away. And I remember Jim saying up at Siskiyous, this guy is like he's a senior. So he's very mature. He's got a background in football. His dad's a heck of a coach, and so he's been coached since he's been a little guy, so we can't take the credit, really. We have to give it to John, his dad. But he just is really a grounded guy. He knows what I want. I was fortunate I had a chance to go to their house one day, and they showed me his bedroom. He's got all these goals. He's a sophomore in high school. He's got 10 goals on the wall on the whiteboard. How heavy he wants to be, how fast he wants to be, how many completions he wants. That's a pretty grounded kid for a sophomore. So.
Now, Greg, I kind of look at this schedule that you guys have. A couple of tough games. Turlock's going to be improved. They're coming here. You also go to Shasta, an upper division team, that you've kind of won the last two games, but you guys usually have a battle up front and everything. But there's one game that's week 3, or September 13th, that everyone's looking forward to.
Which one's that?
So far the game of the year. So far the game of the year, and that's against Enterprise at their place. Talk to me a little bit about that game and how you guys just prepare and what to expect from that game.
Well, first of all, we don't want to think about it. We want to keep our focus on Del Norte and have a lot of respect for them and coming down here and playing us here. But we'd be lying if we weren't excited about that matchup. We just have a lot of respect for them.
Austin, you made the playoffs as a sophomore. As a junior, you got an overtime away from being a champion. What's the one thing this team has to do to become a section champion?
We just got to believe in it, and we have to strive to work harder than our opponent. We've got to outwork the opponent. We've got the talent, we've got the ability, we've got all the pieces to the puzzle. Now we just have to put it together and go get it. We've really got to wrap our minds around that, is that if we're going to lose this, our mentality has to be, we've got to lose it for ourselves and no one can take us out of it. So our mentality is going to be, hey, we're going to outwork our opponents, and every week when we go on that field, we should know that we can win, and the only opponent that's going to drop us is ourselves.
Well, you heard from these two right here. This is a West Valley team that is determined. 17 to 22 starters back this year. This is a team that's destined for a championship, and they want nothing less than maybe even a NorCal bid, but they still got to get there. It's a tough road ahead, but they can do it. They really are determined to win that championship. For more high school football coverage, check out PrepBeat.com.